Hey people, and welcome back to some Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies with Caesar. And today we are doing, or tonight, we are doing the survival mode as soon as we feed our plants who is so hungry here. Poor plant, wake up you. You got a job to do. And yes, well, welcome to one of those rare late night recordings. And if you believe that, well, you should feel bad because every night is a recording session. God forbid I do one during the daytime. And yeah, I was concerned just doing some Final Fantasy VI, but I had a lot on my mind, so I chose to do this instead, because it's easier to talk about stuff, or vlog, I guess. And yeah, you know, I have a lot of time to think during my day, probably just like anyone else. And just some things which were quite funny. Um, Even though it might be boring as hell, but I was thinking on the topic of music, and there we go, we're done with that. The topic of music, and I just thought about this because I thought about the place which I worked at, a liquor store, and you know what? There's no better music to have playing at a liquor store than downtown. I mean, that says it all about what liquor is. Down freaking town, man. It's the most awful song, and I don't know, I'm sorry to anyone who likes that song, but in my opinion it sucks, and it's just, how it is with any kind of retail store. Once they have a selection of songs which they like bosses or whatever, they stick with it, and they make sure the workers suffer throughout the whole process. I mean, my god, I have to hear that song, because it's like a handful of songs that these radio stations use, and then they just recycle it throughout the whole day. And if you're working an 8-hour day, then you're in for quite a ride, I'll tell you that. And yeah, I hear downtown about 2 or 3 times in a given day. And what's even worse was let me keep going here and choose something first. My god. Yeah, what was the worst though? I mean, downtown's bad, but what was worse was they had just a marathon of Beach Boys. It was nothing but Beach Boys, and they shoved it down your throat until you were literally sick of hearing Beach Boys. I mean, I don't know, when I think of a liquor store, the kind of music that comes to mind is something a bit classier, or at least more rock oriented. Nothing like, I mean, God forbid they play pop or some crap like that. I mean, just off yourself now in that case. But yeah, it was like I don't know, that whole marathon of Beach Boys was pure torture to say the least. I mean, I must have like a couple of the songs memorized at this point. I've heard it so many times. And that's bad when that happens. It's like, it's the worst kind of torture. And I'm sorry to those who are fans of Beach Boys and, that downtown song, whoever sings it. Ugh. But I swear though, that happens with any radio station that they play at a retail store. Most of the time, it's always something bad. Because, people who make those decisions think sometimes that it's a good idea for some reason to play popular music, such as pop and all that other crap. When in reality, I don't think many people like that music as they're led on to believe. I mean, I don't know, if you listen to today's music, at least in my opinion, it's sort of on the crappy side, but not everybody's going to agree with me on that one, that's for sure. I mean, when I was growing up, you had a lot of grunge music and stuff, Nirvana. Yeah, Nirvana was a big one, but then there was another one which I can't think of at the moment. They did like, it's like one of the songs that they did was Runaway Train and Misery. That was another song. Something Asylum, I think that's what the band was called. And yeah, at the moment I cannot think of for the life of me what the name of it was. It's kind of driving me nuts. Wait, I didn't want to put that there, so that was a waste of money. Or sun. Oops. It's like Asylum or something. I think that's the name of the band. I just can't put my finger on it though. Either way, it was a pretty good song, and then you had Foo Fighters and all that stuff. But then again, after a while, I kind of went away from the whole English music thing. I just stuck to like Japanese music afterwards, and that's where I still stand today. I really haven't heard a English song in quite some time, with the exception of Aerosmith. That is one classic rock song I will love to death. Not only because they were like there back in the 70s, but they also live on throughout the 90s as well. They remained a pretty big band from that time, so they had a lot of longevity. And then you know, today, you know, it's not so bad, but anyways, yeah, concentrating and figuring out what to talk about at the same time. It's always it's a great mixture, that to say the least. I don't know. Think back to well, at least I think back to the past and just like all the music I listened to and all that stuff. I mean, the biggest, most iconic. Oh, you little. What are you doing here still alive? Remember the most iconic thing like I could recall about music was seeing on MTV a news story about Kurt Cobain offing himself pretty much, and it was quite big actually. I think I was maybe like 10 years old at that time. Who knows? I forget. But anyways, I don't know. I thought I had other things to talk about as well. It's just not coming to mind at the moment. We better rectify this situation. Could use like a cherry bomb or something. That'd be awesome. Yes, things are going Millhouse. And let's see, got through some of my Japanese study today, which was nice. Topic was kanji. Going through, well, for one thing, making sure I actually remember what I learned from the classes and from my studies alone. I mean, essentially you need 2,000 kanji on hand just to read a typical newspaper in Japan. So, you know, it's quite a feat, but it's a really fun one too. And yeah, it could be very intimidating, but it's really like not too bad. I really love the challenge, that's for one thing. Just can't help it sometimes. Need something to challenge you. Let's see, I actually played some League of Legends today, and it went pretty well. Played with a fellow YouTuber, and the match went pretty well despite the doubts we had during the match. God knows the match went, like, I had no idea which way the match was going to go, to be honest. I was trying out a new character because I finally got the Shen character, which I've been wanting for a long time, and it went pretty well. I got the gist of what the character is about, but it's going to take a while to like even get good with him. I feel like a lot of those games are based on luck on whether you win or not. At least in my case. So I played against bots earlier, and it was not bad, but I can't freaking play the game like solo. I need to have some teamwork in order to like get my full effectiveness. And also the match kind of sucked because there was a douchebag playing in it also, which kind of ruined the whole thing really. Rather annoying too. That guy was like dominating in terms of kills, but I don't know. When you act like shit when top shit when you're doing against bots, well, I don't know, it just gives me the feeling that you really can't brag much, because for one thing you're facing bots. And sure, they can be a pain in the ass to beat, but the real challenge comes in PvP. So, I wouldn't really brag much when those kind of games are occurring. Otherwise, you seem like an ass when you do that. But why am I doing that when I could be talking about Plants vs. Zombies, since this is what the video's all about. And I don't know, I guess I'm letting the visual like speak for itself. But essentially, yeah, I have 2 columns of sunflowers here, as you can see. And I'm going with the strategy is just like off the top of my head, because a column of pea shooters, repeaters actually. Got some choppers here in this biatch, and then use the tall nuts right here as so. This is pretty adequate. I'm trying to think whether I should get the Gatling peas. I believe that's the name of it. Gatling pea. Oh yeah. And what time is it tonight? It is 3:49 a.m. and I am just not tired at all. I'm wide awake. I gotta change that quickly. But in terms of how it feels to have like a YouTube channel, is a lot of fun, I must say. I enjoy like getting the chance to make videos like this, and it's pretty cool when other people are able to see them as well. And we're going to stop at the store for a second, and we'll buy this, the Gatling pea. It's pretty awesome, to say the least. And that's how many times I said that word, who knows. At this point I forget. But yeah, in terms of having a YouTube channel, it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy putting out the videos for people to see, and when people do see them, it's a pretty good feeling. And of course, videos right now aren't going to be like the best out there, but I don't know, if someone enjoys the content in it, then I'm happy with that. And I'm always trying to figure out new ways to make these videos better, like enhance them. And I think I like to believe I made some progress on that front. I mean, it could be worse. I could be doing like a whole video recorder type thing, holding it up to a screen and recording that way, but sometimes that's all you're given in terms of technology to work with. Because a lot of this stuff can be like expensive. I'm just lucky I got the recording software I have for free via School Network. So otherwise it'd be, I don't know, be a bit costly, I imagine, to like get a nice little system working in terms of recording and all that junk. But it worked out in the end, so I'm pretty happy about that. Got a couple LPs going, such as this, and Final Fantasy VI, the main ones at least. And then I like to dabble around with other games in the meantime when I'm not doing like these. And, you know, such as Mega Man, but that one has been nothing but a headache since I started playing that, ironically. Just so many, you know, I was pretty good at that game a while ago, but now it's just like, that turned around rather quickly. And we got some money here. Can't forget the money. And nope, you're not going. Get the hell back. Where's that Gatlin P? There we go. Oh, why do these football players have to mess with me? Let's see, there we go. And let's see, what else in terms of events? Set up a PayPal. No, not what the hell? Not PayPal, I mean Twitter. PayPal is a whole different thing. Yeah, set up a Twitter account for this website. I mean, this profile. So if you guys want to leave anything for me directly, you can do it either on my channel, or you can go to Twitter, leave something there. I mean, I never really had occasion before to use Twitter, but you know, this could be worthwhile. Could be interesting, I guess good for sending updates and all that junk. Yeah, let's see as things move along. I mean, I'm not the best soap here out there, and that's a fact. Especially with many good ones like Chugga Conroy and Capri Sun. SSOH, PKC, and various other ones. But yeah, I really find this whole YouTube scene to be very exciting. Just all the connectivity and see like what people from around the world are actually watching your stuff. That's a pretty cool feeling, I must say. And I don't know why I'm like deliberately talking quietly. Maybe the fact that it's like middle of the night here, trying not to wake anyone up. But then again, that's a bad point since I'm like all the way on the bottom floor of this apartment, so I really don't have to worry about waking anybody up. It's safe to say. And there we go. And yeah, as you can see, this survival mode is very easy, especially since I'm able to just ramble on and talk what's on my mind throughout this whole thing. I mean, if I can do that, then you can more than likely do that with flying colors even. Then just get like one of these flaming sticks here. And I have to lean forward in order to read that because my eyesight sucks. Frickin' Torchwood. Yeah, I remember that. I remember now. I really hate that name, so. Could call it like firewood or something. I mean, same thing. Wood on fire. And we got some chocolate. Oh man. Freaking Nintendo Capri Sun has his way of saying that, and you can't help but think about it. Chocolate. And whatever, I can't imitate it. I can't imitate anything for crap, so why even bother? I'm most of the time too laid back to really put any real emotion into my voice. But yeah, as you can see, this is a total massacre. These zombies stand no chance whatsoever. And why they came out today is beyond me. They are just going to get wrecked one by one, especially with the firewood here. Especially you, Buckethead. You're going down. And we got Disco Stew there. But you know what we can do about that? this. And he died beforehand, so it kind of ruined the purpose of even using it. Oh, that jackass. Sunny Days achievement. And you may be asking yourself what that achievement's for. What did I do? Well, essentially you have to raise 8,000 sun, which, if you have this many sunflowers on the screen, you're more than certain to get it, so. And the only way you can actually get 8,000 sun, I believe, is by doing the survival mode. So remember that when you go to do it. No, you don't, man. No, you frickin' don't. Oh, and yeah, the only guy who isn't a Captain P. Oh, really? You're breaking my stones, man. And let's cherry bomb this. Bam. There's probably so much coins going around here. Not funny. You're not gonna live long, buddy. I can assure you of that. I feel like today has been a pretty productive day, given that it's my day off from work. Work on a couple videos, and I believe I uploaded a couple today. And I've been saying good about that, getting a nice daily stream of videos uploaded, well, daily, which I've been happy about. Anything to make me feel pretty productive, then you know, I'm feeling happy then. And yeah, why not? We got more than enough sun to spare, and yeah, it's not even funny at this point. They're just getting massacred. And is this the final round, I wonder? It has to be. And sure enough, it is. We just decimated this stage. Yeah, they stood no chance, but trust me, it gets a lot more fun with the hard mode. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. Because they just come out in mass, it's not even funny. It's like they really have a passion to get into your house and just eat your brains. That's the passion they have, or that's the numbers that come out. They just try and wreck your day. And we got money falling out. It's crazy. So much. Poor Disco Stew. 70s are over, man. Way, way over. And some melon bolts, because those things are just awesome to have. And Disco Stew again. Hey, Disco Stew. Bye, Disco Stew. Even this football player doesn't stand a chance. What you doing? Nothing. Oof. That was a swift kill. And, well, let's see. I think I got off my chest a lot of what I wanted right at the beginning of this video, so now it's just, yeah, commentating on what's left of this survival mode. I mean, it's going to be really a cakewalk for the majority of this until we get to the harder stuff. But, you know, for LP's sakes, we have to do the normal difficulty because it just wouldn't be complete. And let's get rid of this guy because there we go, and we are done. Bada bing, bada boom. And crap like that. But yeah, as you can see, it's really not that difficult. As long as you get something simple like that, some repeaters, Gatling guns, tall nuts for defense, sunflowers, you know, even experiment if you want. I'd probably do that with just mushrooms. And that's pretty much it. These guys are all set. Good. So, this has been Caesar in Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies survival mode, and I will see you for the next episode where we attempt survival mode Fog. See you later, folks. Sayonara.